Welcome back to another video blog. Just got off work and I'm gonna head to the gym. I am so sore from working out yesterday. With all the holidays and family up, I've neglected my workouts and it's definitely shown, but it's nice to get back in there. Now, there is an open lot that used to be I think it was a thread manufacturing place, and it closed down years ago, and the owners of the property pulled the old building out, and so it's just a big lot. And my townspeople, because they're mine, have been questioning what is going to go in that spot. Well, they have put a track hoe there in the driveway, and no one is able to get up there to see what's going on. So I thought, there's no law against casually flying by with a drone to see what's up there. It is predicted that it's possibly a grocery store or a shopping center. Who knows what all. The town's really not big enough to support like a Target or one of those big places, but let's fly up there and see what's happening. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Right now it just seems to be an open field, but at least we'll have some aerial footage of before something is put in there. Just got back from the gym. Now I'm gonna go buy some stuff at the grocery store, and hopefully we'll go home and have some nice food. Looking forward to that. That's cool. I'd always wondered how they got the electrical underneath the road like that, and they have some kind of machine that will drill through the road, or under the road, so just cool. Just leaving work for the day, excited to get back to the house. Got to clean up the dishes and wash some clothes, and I'd like to start getting the materials together to begin building the ram pump component shelves. Got lots of scrap lumber I'm going to be using, so that'll be fun. Wanted to say that I contacted the only internet company in our area and asked them what the other services were, because the one up and 25 down service was just not cutting it for us. They have 3 different services. There's a 2.5 up and a 5 up. So the 5 up 100 down is $90 a month, and that's the fastest in the entire 3-county area. So I think once ram pump season starts back up, I will be paying for that highest service. I uploaded a 5 gigabyte file with the wiring the workshop number 3. It took 16 hours. So when Ashley starts getting more involved in YouTube and we're both uploading, that's not going to cut it, because there'll be times when we have conflicting videos like that. So definitely want to have faster internet. For the past several months, my neighbor and I have been in a fierce competition to see who can get their workshop finished quickest, and here is his. I'm happy to say that I have pulled ahead. I have my doors on and the power run, so I am winning now. It may also have helped if he knew he was in a competition. It's hard to believe, but next week I'm going to be announcing the 12,000 subscriber giveaway here on Land a House. Very excited about that. Now, I had planned on giving away the solar torch light that I've got here. Let's see, you can kind of see it. It's a little bit too bright. But, so we all know where joy comes from, but in life, there are these little moments where you just smile and something makes you happy. Every time I drive up at night and see this thing just glowing away, I smile, and it just brings me a little happiness. So I'm not quite ready to give this away. So instead, I'm going to be giving away the 8-pack of these Vuna solar lights that I have been testing. Now, I'm going to keep these 2 because I like them and they're fun. They probably won't stay here, but so that will be a little heads up on the giveaway coming up here in just a couple of days. So look forward to that. So the question was asked in last week's vlog, is the, oops, sorry Wally, he's taking care of business and I almost ran him over with the wheelbarrow. Anyway, so last week in the vlog, the question was asked, is the lumber yard a lot lower in elevation than the house here because the snow is gone? And I had to respond with, no, it's not. The snow around here only lasts about 3 days and it's gone. Now, last year when we had that 16-inch snow, it did last for close to a week. But as you can see, a 5-inch snow is totally gone. You'd be hard pressed to find some snow that's still around. So that's kind of the explanation of that. So right now I am hauling the wheelbarrow over here to the tiny house where I have some lumber or some 2x6 material that I'm going to be using as shelves for ram pump parts. So I'm going to load that up here and bring it back over to the workshop. Okay, I've got this scrap wood here. I'll show you what I was thinking about as far as making this set of shelves here. If I've got a whole bunch of these 2x6s that are the same size, I could use a 2x4 as a base and then have these all lined up like this in a row to make a couple of shelves. Because I've got, let's see, all of these, and then I've got these, and then I also have probably about 15 more at my parents' house, so I should have enough for hopefully 2 rows of shelves that'll be free. So, and that way I can customize to whatever size I need for the pumps. I'm out here at my dad's workshop this evening where I've got to clean up a lot of my mess from the past several years, basically. All these boxes from ram pump parts and other projects. And then I want to just do some basic straightening in here. Need to take all of my boxes for pumps and the rest of the pipe for the pumps as well. He's going to be getting back from his mini vacation here in a couple days. And it would be awesome if this place was at least partially clean when he gets back. I really appreciate his generosity in letting me keep all of my stuff here over the past several years while I've not had a house or a workshop. So thanks, Dad. All right, I'm gonna get to work here and I'll show you what this place looks like after I've cleaned up a bit. So I would say most people know what Chaco sandals are. They've been around for several years, but did you know that they made a boot and a shoe? Check that out. This is the Chaco all-leather shoe. It's probably, gosh, 10 years old or better. I had purchased some tennis shoes a while back, and they were finally wearing out after a couple years. And I thought, man, I'm going to have to buy some new shoes. So I went to my old room and looked in the closet, and voila, there were these shoes. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to wear these until they wear out. And they are surprisingly comfortable. I really like them. So, whenever I posted the video on the Happy New Year and asked your opinion on the channel, somebody suggested that I start watching Off the Ranch. I never heard of that channel, and thank you so much. I have really enjoyed his vlogging. His personality is fantastic. Now, in real life, away from filming, I am a very quiet person. Unless I really know you, then I start to get more animated. And what I really like about Off the Ranch is his personality. You can tell he is a genuinely happy person 99% of the time. And I think that is really what draws people to his channel. And so I've always been what I consider to be a happy person, and I think that hopefully my channel will display that as well, so that it will also be enjoyed, because I'm not always just moping around and negative all the time. Anyway, I'm just cleaning up boxes and thought that I would mention that I've really enjoyed watching Off the Ranch, because he and his family, and I think the way he interacts with his kids is really fun. They are obviously loved, but he is a dad that can really enjoy the time spent with his kids. So I hope to be able to do that with Emma one day. Well, I believe I'm going to call it quits for cleaning up this evening. Here's the progress. Got all the boxes pulled out and a lot of stuff over there moved. Now I do have these blocks to take to the workshop for the shelving. Now a lot of this stuff is still my stuff I need to get out of here. So like drill press, that router that's never been opened. My dad found this at work, at his work. Figured I could use it as a table at some point. And I have plans for both of these windows in the future. Should be fun projects. And I had attempted years ago to make a solar window heater, and it didn't ever really work well. So I'll be pulling that wood apart to use in other projects. Anything else? Man, I sure would like to get the chicken coop door used, but don't have a place for that just yet. And then there's all this scrap wood. Now this right here is a project I started about 3 years ago. It's ridiculous. But I will show you that project hopefully pretty soon when I get the table saw moved out to my workshop. Boy, that was a lot to take in, but I just figured I would show you around the old workshop here. And hopefully when I get my workshop up and running, it will be kept a little bit more tidy than I've kept this one. So definitely need some advice on how to keep a clean workshop. It's Sunday morning. I'm out here at my parents' house. They're on vacation for a couple of days, so I'm feeding the dog and cat. Check out this bubble wrap. It's in a big trash bag here. My dad has access to this at his work, and it comes in very handy for shipping out ram pumps. So if you order a ram pump, it comes in this nice bubble wrap. I'm also loading up some more ram pump stuff. My paper cutter, some socks. That's not exactly ram pump, but I was out at the house. Okay, there's that. Also, my original thought was to use those 2x6s as shelves, and I'm still going to use them, but I think I'm going to make this be the base plate of those shelves, and then use those 2x6s as dividers and spacers, so that I'll have each individual component of ram pumps in its own separate bin. But instead of using those as a floor, I'll use that as a floor. So definitely a much better idea.
Look! It's some diapers. Some diapers, because you're going to be changing a lot of diapers. This is from
Nana.
Mom. This is from you, silly.
Yeah. And from her.
And from her, from Nana.
Yeah.
Thank you. Paul. All from Paul. Don't forget Paul.
Yeah, because he's the coach.
Now I'm going to see who this is from. From Coach.
Because he's the coach.
Oh, it's for you.
It's for me.
Yeah. Oh.
Look.
Strawberry outfit. I can't even get this. Okay, let me get this.
We just got back from our first baby shower. Emma has racked up on all kinds of good stuff. Probably more stuff than we have room for. And look, somebody gave us this little yellow dog.
We wish somebody would take her back.
No receipt. But, so yeah, we're going to put this stuff away somewhere. And then we're one step closer.
I don't even know. We have so many blankets. I'm not even, like, what do you do with all these blankets? I don't even know.
I'm sure Emma will pick one that's her favorite and never let go of it. The video I posted for New Year's, there was a comment that said the garden spot looked a little bit sparse. Well, it does. This is the first year really that I've had the garden because I just put it in this past summer. So it has not even had any plants really in here. So it's time to begin working on it. Man, that door is just big enough. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Gonna film a little video of me cleaning out some rocks and picking up some stuff around here to get it a little bit closer to ready for a garden this coming spring. January the 16th, it's been a rather productive day. And yes, I am in shorts. It's been 50 out right now, so it's a little bit cooler than it was earlier. Now, I got some nice tracks or treads here on the workshop ramp. That's been helpful. Whenever I was unloading the ram pump parts a couple days ago, pulling that wheelbarrow up the ramp, I almost lost it. It was rough. Let's see what else. About to start getting some shelves installed here for the ram pump parts. So filming that video. And then I worked on the garden here this morning a little bit. I was just doing my review on the Lacrosse Technologies wireless thermometer, and it showed that the humidity in the crawl space was 80, which seems really high. So for the next couple of hours, I'm going to have the vents around the house open so that it may hopefully drop the humidity back down some. I was reading that the humidity in a crawl space really shouldn't go above 70, or you'll start having some issues with mold and mildew, and that is not something I want to have down there. So anyway, I'm going to give this a couple hours, make sure I write it down on my list of things to remember, and hopefully it will show up as a better value just from having this open for a little while. Because, yeah. Okay, that should do it. Man, it's a cloudy night. It's 5:30. I don't know about you, but I sure love whenever the sun stays out a little longer, the day starts getting longer, and you can do a whole lot more, because this time a month ago, it was dark at 5. So, yeah, I just really enjoy this time of year. Not too hot, bugs aren't out yet, and enough light to get some things done. Today is January the 18th. I've been working hard to get the shelves put in for the ram pump parts, using these 2x6s as spacers here. So far, all of this was free. Well, free enough. Like, these are scrap pieces, scrap given to me. So the cost of screws pretty much, but it should contain all the parts I need. I think I was calculating I need 39 separate containers for parts, and I should have 40, so I think it's going to be just right. Take a look at this day out here. It's beautiful. Scary for January. It's very bright, but blue skies up there. Also, my neighbor is getting some new gravel put in. I'm going to drive over there here in just a bit and see if I owe him any money for doing that. Well, that concludes another fun week here at Land House. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.